Hi everyone, welcome back to Scrummy. I've got a lovely cake for you today. It's my daughter's 14th birthday and she's requested a raspberry and white chocolate cake. So that's what I'm making today. I'm going to fill it with some raspberry jam and some white chocolate buttercream. This is a beautiful cake. It's 3 layers, but I will include measurements for a 2-layered cake if you want to make a smaller one. So to get started, I've got 350 grams of margarine. I use Stork. You can use butter either. And into here I'm going to add in 350 grams of caster sugar. I'm going to mix this together now for about 2 to 3 minutes till it's soft and fluffy. My mixture is nice and soft now, so I'm going to add in the eggs, and I've got 6 medium eggs. I'm going to add one at a time while I mix. Next I'm going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, self-raising flour 350 grams, and I like to add a little bit of baking powder just to get a little bit of an extra rise, 2 teaspoons. Just going to go round with my spatula and just fold that in a little before I use my mixer on it. Going to mix it now. I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons of milk. All right, let's add in the chocolate chips, and I've got 150 grams white chocolate chips. I've got some frozen raspberries here. You can use fresh either. And I'm just going to sprinkle over 2 teaspoons of plain flour. This just helps to prevent the fruit from sinking to the bottom. Stir the flour into them. We can add these now to the mixture. I'm going to fold all this in gently. If you're using fresh raspberries, you have to be extra careful. My mixture is ready. Let's get it into the tins. I'm using sandwich tins and I've got 3 of them. These are 8 inches and they're about a little over 1 inch deep. I'm going to split the mixture evenly between the 3 tins. I just spread out the mixture right out to the edges. I normally put a little dip in the center like that so they don't rise up in the center. Okay, these are ready for the oven now, so we're going to get them into the oven for about 35 minutes. Just check them at that, and if you need a couple of extra minutes, you can leave them in. All right everyone, now we're going to make the white chocolate buttercream. In here I've got 250 grams of soft butter and I'm going to mix it for about 5 to 6 minutes. I want it to double in size and a lighten colour. My butter's ready now, so I'm going to start adding my icing sugar, and I'm going to add this in a couple of stages. I'm not going to add it all together. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm using 450 grams of icing sugar. So let's mix this together now. And now the last of the icing sugar. That's lovely. Going to add in the melted white chocolate now, and this is cooled enough to add, and I'm using about 200 grams of white chocolate. Going to mix this in now for about 3 to 4 minutes. This is ready now. I'm just going to mix it with a spatula. Nice thick buttercream. Time to decorate the cake. Place the first sponge on a serving plate. I'm going to pipe on the buttercream and I'm using a Wilton 2D tip. Pipe the buttercream along the edge of the cake. This will give the cake a nice look when it's complete. Add some buttercream to the centre and spread it right out to the edge. Next, add the raspberry jam and spread it out on top. Place the next sponge on top and repeat with buttercream and jam as I did on the first sponge. Add the last sponge and pipe the buttercream all over. Place fresh raspberries all along the edge of the cake. Sprinkle over some grated white chocolate in the centre. I'm going to finish off with some freeze-dried raspberries. I received these as a gift from Vera Miklas and they add a stunning finish to any cake. Vera's got lots of different freeze-dried fruits on her website. Take a look. Here it is, fully finished. Doesn't it look stunning? I'm going to cut a slice so you can see what the inside is like. It cuts really well and you can see all the fabulous layers there. The raspberries are evenly distributed through the cake and the jam and buttercream look so good. There you have it everyone, my raspberry and white chocolate sponge cake. A beautiful cake for any celebration. If you try it out, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Happy baking everyone. Hope you enjoyed the recipe and enjoy.